Hey guys, welcome back. This is Zach. Welcome back to Destination D23 2025 here at Disney's Coronado Springs at the Walt Disney World Resort. And this is day 2. Learned a lot of cool things. We've got some really cool celebrity stuff going on, and today we're hopefully going to learn some more about the upcoming Villains Land to the Magic Kingdom here at Walt Disney World, and a few more stuff, hopefully. There is a villains thing right at the beginning, so maybe they'll show some really cool stuff. They did all the cool movie stuff at the beginning yesterday, so we'll see how it goes.
I usually go away for the
I want to
That was good.
Welcome D23 Gold members. It's day 2 and our journey around the worlds of Disney continues. Now, put your hands together as we welcome Disney stars of the Broadway stage and the animated screen who know that sometimes it's good to be bad.
Trust in me, just in me. Shut your eyes and trust in me. If she doesn't scare me, no evil thing will. To see her is to take a son. Whoever did it.
I admit that in the past I've been a nasty. They were kidding when they called me well a witch. But you'll find that nowadays I've mended all my ways, repented, seen the light, and made a switch. True, yes. Oh, reflection stars in pain, in me. Is one longing to be thinner that one wants to get them through? Do I help them? Yes, indeed.
And know that your powers of retention are as wet as a warthog's backside. But thick as you are, pay attention. My words are a matter of pride. It's clear from your vacant expression. The lights are not all on upstairs.
Rapunzel knows best. Rapunzel so mature now, such a clever grown-up miss. Rapunzel knows best. Fine if you're so sure. Now go ahead and give him this. This is why he's here. Don't let him deceive you. Give it to him, watch you'll see. Trust me, my dear. That's how fast he'll leave you. I won't say I told you so. Now Rapunzel knows best. So if he's such a dreamboat, go and put him to the test. If he's lying, don't go crying.
Just a call. Need I go on? Take it from me. His personality flaws give me adequate cause to send him packing on a one-way trip, so his prospects take a terminal dip. His assets frozen, the vendor chosen, it's the end of the earth.
Come on, you poor fortunate soul. Go ahead, make your choice. If you want to cross a bridge, my sweet, you've got to pay the toll. Take a gulp and take a breath and go ahead and sign the scroll.
Blood and tits and now I've got a voice.
Horses on the road.
Carre.
D23. Wasn't that performance incredible? Wow. I pretty much died and self-resuscitated myself after that happened. It was amazing. Well, my name is Michelle Carre, and you may know me from my show Challenge Accepted, but today I am thrilled to accept the challenge of hosting this panel, Disney Villains, Icons of Evil. And we have so many villainous projects around the world to talk about this morning, but we can't talk about villains without mentioning villains coming to Magic Kingdom. But we can give a sneak peek at some of the creative in development right now at Walt Disney Imagineering. Walt Disney Imagineering, Wyatt Winter and Caroline May. Backstage, how loud everyone is out here, but there's a lot of excitement in the room because it was just 1 year ago that Josh DeMarco first announced Villains at Magic Kingdom.
Yes, and since then the Imagineers have been bringing the vision of villains to life along with Andreas Deja.
And that's what I'm hoping you guys are going to tell us more about today. In the video we just saw, Andreas talked about the rich source materials, the Disney villains. So I'd like to first ask you guys, where do you even start when you're taking something from animation to real life in the parks?
So we start with the known. We start with the classic animated films, which give us these amazing settings. And we want to deliver on a certain amount of wish fulfillment so that it feels like you are stepping into these worlds. But we don't just want to deliver on the known, we also want to deliver on what is new and familiar. And in order to do that, we have to have a deep understanding of these characters, the look and the feel, and how to translate that into the architecture and the place. And so what we look at in the characters and the shape language is that they have a fluidity.
From The Incredibles, Syndrome. Yeah, so you can meet Syndrome, and by the way, I was hoping to see a picture because he used to have my hairdo. You can meet Syndrome, get your candy fix on, and enjoy all kinds of tricks and yummy treats at the Oogie Boogie bench.
Well, that's very fabulous, and I haven't personally seen Mark and Syndrome in the same room, so you never know. You never know. And, well, Mark, you don't get to do that.
The villains are my faves, so it was an absolute blast. And for a show that sports so many Disney villains, I tell you, backstage and everyone who I had to work with was a true hero. So just because I heard a little bit, how many people are here seeing a brand new villain show? All right, we just saw it. Who won? All right. I love it.
Well, for our fans in the audience who haven't had a chance to see it yet, could you tell us a little bit about the show?
Sure. Okay, so at the villainous heart of our show, the Magic Mirror invites the audience to his realm of mirrors to help him answer the question that he is hearing relentlessly from every single villain, because they all want to know who is the most misunderstood of all. And in our show, we've got plenty of villains. You will see the delightfully deranged Cruella de Vil. Cruella fans, let me hear you. You will see the elegant, fierce, and oh so funny Captain Hook. Yes. I think the most wicked fans are right here. Y'all gotta chime in next. And then, of course, the mistress of all evil, Maleficent. One at a time, these three villains, in their own unique way, step through the glass and take center stage to present their own reason why they believe they have been so unfairly treated. But in the end, it's up to you, the audience, to decide just who is the most misunderstood of all.
With so many super fans in the room, we all want to know all of the details. Can you share
All of the details? How much time do you have?
as much as we can right now.
How about some fun facts?
Please.
Fun facts.
Thanks.
Okay, I can give you one.
Give us 3. Right?
Oh, wow.
3 fun facts.
Three it is. The villains have spoken. Okay, number 1. There are 83 different villains and Disney sidekicks in this show. I'm going to say it again. 83 different Disney villains and sidekicks. That, my fiendish friends, is a new record. Yes. Next, there's another one. In our show, you might see on some of the screens, there is a lot of digital surfaces to create the magic and allow the audience to go into the mirror realm. And when I say a lot of digital surfaces, we have over 74 million LED pixels.
Million. Wow.
LED, yes, and to put that into perspective, that is 1/2 the resolution of that massive Las Vegas sphere.
Wow.
Yet our show is at 1/100th of that size.
Many villains, I'm going to be a little unconventional here. I'm going to say the god of mischief, Loki.
Loki in the house. Yes, Loki will be joining us on the Disney Destiny, and he has shown up there, yes, to proclaim that this ship, this pleasure vessel, yes, he shall rule over this realm. He shall be king after all, and rule over these fine good guardians. You will find Loki roaming around the ship from time to time. He may or may not make a proclamation every time he sees a balcony. And for those of you who have sailed with us before, we're just a few balconies aboard our ships, I'm just saying. There's also some other fun engagements that you can have with Loki, but I'm not going to say any. That is so hard. It's like asking which of, who's your favorite child?
I know which one mine is.
Right? We love them all so much. So of course, we have to have the Mistress of Evil, Maleficent. She will be sailing with us, and while she is still trying to get an invitation to something, she will be there, yes, and if you are brave enough, if you dare, you can join her and under her spell, which is a play and reading experience that will happen in Saga. Enter if you dare. And then, of course, okay, y'all ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Yes!
Transformation Century.
It's called Politics with Dr. Facilier. And if you can find this undisclosed location, you may enter. You may sit down at his table. And he may play a playing card trick for you and your friends.
You're the first to hear this. In 2 weeks, just 2 weeks, I'm happy to announce, uninvited, a villains takeover party. I need some reverb. It is the biggest villains party of all. It's part cavalcade, part street party, part musical spectacular, as the villains literally take over Main Street, USA. And, hate to say this, left off the list again, somebody's gonna learn. Maleficent is summoned and then goads all the invited guests to then bring forth all the rest of the uninvited counterparts. Spells fly, fire flashes, music soars as a glittering assemblage of Disney villains and their underlings all show up for the most villainous street party ever.
Good morning. Jody. Sit down here, my dear friend.
Very mermaid-like.
I am. It's Villains Day, but because we're together, I just thought I'd kind of put a little mermaid sort of thing on. So we're a little Ariel-esque here, a little Ariel look. This is so fun. We've had one other time together at D23 out in Anaheim, where we had a chance to do our panel for our 30th anniversary. But we get to have this time just one-on-one, so I really, really appreciate it. So I would love for you to share with all of our friends today about how this began.
We have a year from the El Grupo de Goodwill Classics. I'm Julia. And I'm Francesca. We're members of the Walt Disney Archive. It's a beautiful backdrop of Coronado Springs Resort and its influences from the Three Caballeros. Today's session will continue to explore the stories behind three of our favorite feathered friends.
As archivists and historians, we can't overstate the value of photographic
record. He built the company until World War II on that, and then of course in World War II it all went away, so he had to start all over again. But just to give you an
idea. And we're here to share a little bit of magic and mystery from the Walt Disney Archives today.
We are. We're going to look at a whole bunch of really fun stuff. I think we're going to go down the rabbit hole, right, Stephen?
I think so, because in our role in the archives, we often come across these amazing little fun facts now and again. These can be really cool little tidbits that we never heard of. Sometimes they can be mind-blowing revelations. And the thing is, these are things that really haven't gotten out there to the public because they may not,
Stephen, we might want to.
I got to separate.
Back off, please. Draguna, Macoides, Dracorum, Satus D.
Nothing happened.
Okay, I'm gonna have to dig deep and use a little swear.
All right, let's not give up. Let's try one more time, Becky.
Ready?
Let's do it.
Okay. Draguna, Macoides, Dracorum, Satus D. I'm out of here, man.
What happened, Evan?
I'm not sure. I wonder what's going on.
Fascinating.
I'm very confused.
I am too.
I seem to have forgotten everything that occurred right before that spell.
Indeed, indeed. Well then, I do see that we have some flags.
We have some flags and thunder. We heard thunder.
We heard loud thunder.
Lots of thunder.
Very loud thunder.
Once again, we said thunder. What? Wait a minute. Bagpipes? Like we've been trying to sneak a bagpipe in?
B, D, D, B, D. Okay. Ooh, we have some split contestants up here. What are you?
Welcome back, welcome back. Did you have a wonderful lunch? Yeah, good. I'm so excited. And I want to say a huge thank you to my boss and my friend Assad. I'm so honored to be part of his team and honored to be your fan ambassador. So thank you so much, Assad, for your lovely message. So everyone, listen, we have a really, really exciting panel that we're going to share with all of you. Now it takes us to the small screen with a very big, big place in our hearts. Back in 1992, while I was doing a Broadway show called Crazy for You, during the day, I would be with a Disney fan. And my super, super hype friend, who I love and adore so much, the incredible and talented Ashley Eckstein. My hype friend.
Oh my gosh.
Have so much fun.
Oh, Jody is the ultimate hype friend. I love you so much.
I love you so much. It's so fun when you get to work with your friends. It's such a gift. Have fun, honey.
Thank
Have
you.
fun.
Thank you. Let's hear it for Jody Benson. The most amazing and most deserving fan ambassador. She's incredible. You know, being up here and having the opportunity to host this panel really is a dream come true. Starting with being introduced by Jody Benson, and I've had the chance to tell her this, but she is the reason I wanted to be a voice actress. I got to be a part of a test audience for The Little Mermaid. My dad was a Disney cast member right here at Walt Disney World, and they asked for families who had young kids who could see this new movie, and they wanted our real reaction. And that's when I first understood that there was an actress behind a voice. And I looked her up, and her name was Jody Benson, and she is the reason that truly one of the main reasons I'm standing up here today. And I'm so proud to call her my good friend. Hey, juniors, Ariel, we have Michael Michelle Harris. Let's hear it for Michael Michelle. High School Musical franchise movie. From Lizzie McGuire, let's hear it for Jake Thomas. From Zombies 4, Dawn of the Vampires, The Mighty Ducks, Game Changers, and Pelham Academy, Sway Attila. From Good Luck Charlie, Mia Tallarico. Let's hear it from Wizards Beyond Waverly Place, Janice Leanne Brown. And from Minutemen and Good Luck Charlie, let's give a warm D23 Gold Member Oh my gosh, okay, here, sit down. Y'all, this is just like we're hanging out in our living room, just casual, in front of 4,000 friends. This is just casual, but honestly, I've never sat so far away from panels. It's like, hi, Jason. Hi, nice to meet you. Actually, we haven't officially met yet. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Ashley. And Janice, I didn't get to say hi to you yet. Good to see you. Yes. Okay, I'm going to run back to my chair. All right. So, welcome. Have you had a chance to be here and play in the parks?
Think you know Disney castles? Think again as Imagineers are about to share behind-the-scenes details and little-known facts from castles around the globe during Beyond the Spires, an insider look at Disney castles. Our panel host is the creator of Challenge Accepted with over 5 million subscribers on YouTube. She has trained with the Secret Service, FBI, and even mastered Harry Houdini's deadliest magic trick. In one of her recent episodes, she spent the week alongside Disney Imagineers to see what it takes to bring our parks to life. Please welcome Michelle Carre.
Thank you. I'm back. And like many of you.
And castles, and I want to dispel the whole Neuschwanstein story. Yes, part of Disneyland Castle is inspired by Neuschwanstein, but at some point in time it was decided that it needed to look a little less like Neuschwanstein because someone rightly predicted that Neuschwanstein Castle would eventually end up on calendars and on jigsaw puzzles, and it would become too familiar. So it was felt that it needed to be Frenchified a little bit, and something very unusual resulted from that, which was the architect who was the actual architect on record at the Disneyland Castle. We just found this out. He was a driver with Walt Disney in World War I, one of the ambulance drivers, and Walt befriended him. Walt.
Now, I'm sorry, what were you going to say?
No, I think we're going to have to talk to Michelle and see if we can get any more castles. Okay, more castles. We got to keep it lean. Yes.
Well, staying with Disneyland Paris, Tom, I'd love to ask you about the design of the castle.
Okay, well, I was the show producer for Fantasyland in Disneyland Paris, and also oversaw the design of the castle at Disneyland Paris. And of course, it was challenging because Paris is like, you know, the land of castles of France. There are over 40,000 castles, I found that out afterwards, thank God, that are in France, and so we didn't want ours to look like any one of those. Ours had to really stand out from the rest. So we actually explored a lot of storybooks, a lot of artwork from old books from the 18th century that the wonderful library at Walt Disney Imagineering has. And from that, we put together a style board and created a castle that was unlike any other castle that anyone can find.
Well, can I ask what other castle overlays have existed, or maybe ones that didn't make the cut?
Well, we did build another one that was based on Festival of Fools, and that did make the cut. And this came out pretty much day and date with the Hunchback of Notre Dame, which was an extreme.
It's still happening.
So if I may be serious for a moment, this actually was like a serious and secret project. Looking at the result right here, Alex Wright, who some of you may know, Disney Imagineer here in Florida, actually designed this Stitch TV castle, which is what we called it at the time. And one morning I came into the office and I walked by his desk and I'm like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Get out of here, you're not supposed to know about this." And I'm like, "What is that?" So then later on in the day I came back and I'm like, "So do you have smaller rolls at the top for forced perspective and bigger rolls down at the bottom?" And he's like, "That's not funny." And then like 2 hours later I come back and I'm like, "Are you doing single or double ply?" Because my guess is with, you know, hurricane rated materials, we probably want to go with double. And he's like, "You are not supposed to be talking about this." And then by the end of the day I came by and I'm like, "We're in Fantasyland, so it's definitely quilted, right? You're gonna get a little bit more a luxury item. And by that time he'd been done, and he's like, no, it's gone, it's over. And like 2 days later, this was out in the park. It was really one of those moments where you're like, I have to remember this.
That's so fast.
What was it actually made out of?
Alex can be very specific, but it was fabric, and so it was up there so it could drape and not break away like this. It was not real toilet paper, but it was quite a conundrum for the people involved. Great idea, audacious, risky, checked all the boxes.
Awesome. That's incredible.
We are just as excited, and so the grays, the creams, the rich blues with some touches of gold, that really is the heart of this castle. And so that'll be coming in the future here at the Disney.
That's awesome.
I can't wait to take a picture in front of the refresh castle. I think it's going to be such a treat.
Great show, guys.
Thanks, Becky. Bill Farmer. Good to see you. Hey, Bill, I'm going to bring out 2 more people that are central to this movie. Your son on screen is here, the amazing Jason Marsden. Jason? And the director of the Goofy movie, Kevin Lima's here. Kevin, come on out. Have a seat, guys. We're going to talk Goofy for a while.
Jay smelled you at home. Kev, how is everybody? What's up, D23?
You know, this weekend's been great. I'm just going to say that out loud. You guys have experienced something great this weekend, which we'll talk about, a screening of the Goofy movie. But how did it all start? I mean, Bill, there was first the Goof Troop, and you got involved in that. So tell us about those early days.
Oh, well, before the Goofy movie, I started doing Goofy's voice in January of 1987. And it was very few and far between jobs, actually. The first thing I did was called Mickey's Doggone Valentine. And I just had to do one line of 80.
Amazing. I'm going to pull in Kevin because you guys, Kevin is a brilliant filmmaker. You know, he's made little films like Enchanted and Tarzan. But back then, how did you get involved in this? What were you doing?
You know what I did? I asked. I wanted to be a director, and I had moved through the studio in a lot of different positions. I was an animator, a character designer, a storyboard artist, and I said, I'd really like to direct. And they said, sorry, there's no room. They had the next 6 years planned, so I actually left the studio to follow some opportunities, and I got a phone call from the television division saying they're looking for a director for a Goofy movie. Then called the Goofy movie. But we changed it to A for some reason. So yeah, that's how it happened for me, and it all came from just asking. Thank you. Thank you, Tom. Hi, everybody.
Stand-up surprise for you. Do we have any digital pin or pin collectors out there? I had a feeling. Disney Pinnacle by Dapper Labs is bringing a Goofy movie to life in a whole new way with a digital pin set, and we're excited to reveal here at Destination D23, and if we could get it up on the screen, a Goofy movie 30th Volume 1 limited edition collection featuring 5 beloved characters from the film. We have Goofy, we have Max,
We have Bobby, and let's see if we can go ahead and start the video. We'll take a look at him here, PJ, and we even have Powerline himself. And on the screen, there's a special QR code. Go ahead and scan it. It'll pop up a few times during that 15-minute break in case you miss it now. And you'll be able to claim one free Open Edition mystery capsule. So you'll get a free Open Edition mystery capsule pin, plus receive $10 in Dapper balance. So just be sure to scan that QR code to get that access. Also, it'll give you access to be able to purchase one of these Goofy Movie digital pins first before they're released to anyone else on September 3rd. So you're gonna get that $10 in Dapper balance, the free.
Well, my main camera died, so I had to use my phone. But that's going to be the end of day 2 at Destination D23 and the end of Destination D23 this year. Bunch of amazing panels there. Not many cool announcements, but they did announce that the castle here at Walt Disney World is returning to its classic white and gray color palette, the original color palette. I'm so excited to see it back that way after the rose gold transformation for the 50th anniversary. And they did a very, very tiny tease at Villains Land. Didn't really reveal anything though. Kind of disappointed in that, but overall panels were really, really good. So on that note, we're gonna wrap it up here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you on our next adventure.